All right. So, hey guys, I'm Kate with Team Lifelong, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about tips on achieving more with less time. So, a lot of my tips I'm going to say are from some of Chalene Johnson's podcasts and just some things I've learned along the way through getting through grad school, PA school, being a PA now, and just kind of the craziness of daily life. So, I hope that you get some value from this. I'll try to keep it short and sweet and to the point. And hope you guys can actually put these things into practice, and I can't wait to hear about that when you go home, put this all together. So, all right, so we all have the same 24 hours a day, whether it's you, me, Janelle Summers, Melanie Mitro, you know what I mean? We all have the same exact hours in a day. So really, when it comes to time management, it's you management. It's getting yourself on track so you can get the things done that are going to move the needle forward. So it's more of a no excuses mindset, and it's going to require constant reevaluation throughout your day or week or month or whatever it may be to say, okay, what am I doing? Is what I am doing helping get myself back on track? And is it helping move me forward? Is it helping me be a better person? If the answer is yes, then good. Keep doing those things to help move you forward. If the answer is no, then it's time to reevaluate and start to think about those things and what you can do better. So first and foremost, I think one of the most important things to getting your life back on track as far as time management, you management goes, is to declutter. So easier said than done. I really would recommend taking a day, maybe a weekend for you, your family, to really go through the house and make it a clean, clutter-free work environment so that you are able to be your most productive self. So what that means is looking at your environment, whether that's your workspace, so going to your desk, going to maybe it's your desktop on your laptop, your computer. It may be just files in your computer, cleaning those up and organizing them better, or just anywhere around the home. So definitely your workspace, have one go-to spot where it's like you're in the zone, it's your focus place. So that's going to be really important that everything is clean and you know where things are. Everything must have a home, whether that means you need to label it or, have some sort of system that you can easily identify where things are so you're not wasting time looking for things, trying to move things out of the way. Again, easier said than done, but some of the best ways to do that are going to be, sorting things into boxes. Certainly getting different folders. I love binders. I use a binder for Beachbody. I use one for work. That's going to be some critical things to try to organize your thoughts. I love putting things into files on my computer so I know exactly where to look for. So I'm not like, oh, where did I save that Beachbody document, or where did I save that Coach Sneak Peek document? I know exactly where to look for that. And that just saves me a little bit of time. And I actually will save it on my Google Docs because then I can actually access it on the go. So if I forgot my laptop or something at home, I can always just log on to my phone, which is usually always with you. So that's going to be something that you can keep in the back of your mind to always kind of have something with you. I love not only Google Docs, but any of the Google tools. Google Drive is really critical for something that I've learned, not just for Beachbody, but just in general for PA life, for me as well. And of course, other fun things. So, all right, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. My top 5 tips for time management in our busy schedules. I already gave you one of them, which is the secret of the Google Drive, but there are some other ones that I would like to include. So, number 1, Evernote or some sort of note-taking system. Whether that be on a computer or just pen and paper, that's fine as long as you have a system that you're used to and is efficient for you. So for me, I do love pen and paper. Oftentimes when I'm just brainstorming or doing something what Chalene actually calls a brain dump, that's going to be literally writing down every single thing that's on your mind that you know that you need to get done and just letting it come all out onto pen and paper, or you could type in the same rate. So anything and everything you need to do, and then you can use that list and start to sort it into, okay, what are my top 3 needle moving priorities? I would say no more than 5. So my top 3 to 5 needle moving priorities. And then you can number them from there as to prioritize them. You can cross things out and, maybe they're really not that important, and moving you forward in that direction that's going to be your best, most productive self. Or maybe you can delegate those things. So star them and maybe ask, a loved one to help you on your journey. And maybe that will just take a little bit of pressure off you. So again, using some sort of system where you can do a brain dump, and then going from there to say, okay, what are my top priorities for the day? What can I do later this week, or maybe even later this month? And then saying, okay, what can I definitely cross off this list that isn't important? And then going from there and delegating. I love my planner. I don't know about you guys, but I actually do have a written planner. This one is from Bed Bath & Beyond, actually, but there are some great ones from Target. I've gotten them from Staples, Walmart. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. They do have very expensive, very beautiful looking ones online, but I think that this does the trick. And it basically is just, I think you need to have a day planner where you can really map out your day, and you can write your schedule from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. And then it also gives you a monthly overview. So this one, it shows me the days that I'm clinically working, and then I can go through and say, okay, which days do I have off? Those are the days I'm going to focus working my business, and trying to fit some of the other social things in there really helps kind of the overview. And then the day-to-day, you can actually map out your schedule better. So I would say absolutely, if you don't have one, you need to get a planner. Maybe you like to use your iPhone, your iCalendar, and that's fine too. But just again, as long as you have a system that works for you and that you stay consistent. So that's going to be super important. My third tip for you guys is going to be to set alarms or notifications or even emails for yourself to remind you of deadlines due. So something that I've recently been using, it's a free service. It's called Asana, Asana. You can actually create projects for yourself. I think this is particularly pertinent with Beachbody, or if you're in any kind of business career. You want to use Asana or some sort of task management type of system where you can actually put a project in. You can give yourself deadlines, and it actually will email you notifications as to when things are due. So if you have your month of September outlined, you could say, okay, September 4th, I need to plug everybody into my Health Bet Challenge. September 5th, Health Bet Challenge begins. And you actually get these notifications to your phone or to your email, and that actually can help you organize your thoughts. So that's going to be something that's super helpful. The next thing that I would like to remind you is to take back your lunch hour. Now, I work clinically, so I don't necessarily always get a lunch hour per se, but whether that's going to be a power pocket of time, it may be 10 minutes when you're running to the bathroom away from your kids or whatever it may be, take back those moments of time where you may otherwise be mindlessly scrolling, you might be checking Netflix, doing things that, again, are not leading to productivity. They're not leading to your best self. Remember to always ask yourself that question, is this helping me? Is this helping my business? Is this helping move us forward? If the answer is yes, great, keep doing it. If not, leave it behind. So make sure you look at your lunch hour, or if you don't have a lunch hour, again, those power pockets of time. Look at that time frame and say, what can I get done in this little snippet of time? Can I squeeze in a coach call real quick on my ride home? Can I squeeze in a few follow-up messages? If you have some templates down that you're using, you can definitely bang out 10 to 20 follow-ups in a very short period of time. I'm talking minutes, less than 10 minutes. You can get those follow-ups done, out of the way, and then forget about them until the next day, until they start to reply to you. So those are just things to remember, to really utilize those little pockets of time to be doing things that are going to move the needle forward. That's the most important step, really, is that not only are you doing things that are going to be productive and knock things off your checklist, but to really move things forward. The fifth thing would be, again, to delegate. So look at your list and see, is there anything that I can help give to the rest of my downline. Help keep them involved. So if you're signing up to coaches, challengers, they signed up with you for a reason. And they want to be a part of this team, and they want to be a part of something greater. So let them do that and ask them to, hey, can you help with the graphic today? Or do you want to hop on and maybe do a team call for me? I can help you through it. Some of those tasks that for you may seem very scary or tedious, ask them to help you out with that. Or again, if you have a sister or brother, even a kid who is really eager to help you, some of those little tasks, they might be able to do that for you. Recently, I asked my college-age brother, who has absolutely nothing to do with Beachbody, I just asked him to take 5 minutes to help me put in all of these follow-ups into, again, a Google spreadsheet so I could easily track them. And that, again, it just saves hours of time and something that would have taken me forever. He was done with it in 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'll give you $10. And he was like, score. So those are just some things that you can do that can help, move your business forward that really are simple. So again, just to recap, it's a mindset, time management. It's about getting focused, having that laser focus, and again, doing things that are going to move yourself forward. That's really the bottom line. It's no excuses. It's, again, revisiting the question, what am I doing right now? So if you catch yourself, you have that time pocket that I'm talking about, and you're wasting time either scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest is a dang time suck, right? Pinterest, man. I mean, I do love it. They have great recipes, but it's like one thing leads to the other. You have to go in with a plan. So if you're saying, okay, I want to get a recipe for zoodles and then repost that to my blog, stick to that plan and don't get lost on like, oh, what are the fall hair seasons? I'm speaking from experience. Again, Pinterest will suck you in. Same thing with Facebook. Go in with a plan, and you want to say, okay, I'm going to get my 5 follow-ups done. Turn off the news feed, turn off the notifications, get your 5 follow-ups done, or get your 5 invites done, and get out of there. Or else you get sucked in and you're looking at your aunts, cousins, brother-in-law's pictures from some remote wedding that was 3 years ago, and you're like, how did I get here? Again, ask yourself, why am I doing this? And is this moving my business forward? Again, are looking at those mindless pictures moving your business forward? I don't think so. So again, just revisiting that. Take the time to declutter your environment. Again, make it neat, make it organized, really conducive to learning, thinking, that let that creativity show, but you want to do it in a way that you're not getting distracted by, oh, I want to clean this now, or, oh, there's all that pile of dishes or laundry. Those are things that just getting those things out of the way so you don't have to focus on them anymore is going to be huge. If you have the ability to, maybe hire a cleaning person for a day or for, maybe a couple months until you can get reorganized and get back on track. It sounds like, oh, that's kind of scary, it might be expensive, but in reality, that can be hours that you can now devote to your business because you're not worrying about dishes, laundry, vacuuming the Charlie dog couch that I have. So that's going to be something that can really help you guys. Might be, asking somebody, asking your husband, asking your spouse, one of your kids to help you clean up so you can have that extra pocket of time to work the business. Evernote, again, that's my go-to. I'm just going to share my screen real quick and show you kind of how I use Evernote. All right, let's see. Evernote. I'll pull it up for you. 1 second. All right, hopefully this will work. Okay, so hopefully you can see this if you guys are on video mode. If not, I will post the replay for you. But Evernote, really easy, free to use. I have all sorts of things on here that help me stay on track. So number one, something I check into every single day is my master to-do list. It's kind of like a brain dump, except I rearrange it every single day depending on what I need to get done. So I have, number 1, 2, and 3 are generally going to be my first 3 needle... Woo, hairball. Okay, needle moving priorities. So that's going to be my follow-ups and invites. I have to advertise about my coach sneak peek and invite to the health bet. I need to do my coach calls because that's going to move things forward. If I get people who want to work the business, I don't want to put that off until the last minute and do all these other little things that I might think are, exciting or flashy, or you get kind of sucked in. But in reality, what moves your business forward? The vital behaviors, right? So inviting, doing your personal development, doing your workout, drinking your shake, and recognition. And of course, that's talking about the opportunity with your coach calls and advertising and inviting people. So that's going to be super important. My other things that are lower on the list is getting to the post office, sending out my coach gifts. I want to finish my blog post, do another video on signing people up right, or getting started right. And then some other things, miscellaneous things that I have to do. But again, I'm really focused on these top 3 things. Once I get those top 3 things done and out of the way, then I can start moving on to the miscellaneous stuff. Now, other things I use Evernote for, I have my list ongoing of PD takeaways. I will literally screenshot excerpts of some of my PD, and I'll just put it into that document. And this is something you can take with you on your phone, on your desktop, like I'm showing you right now. So something you can always have with you if you want to reference it for a post or for, something else going on, or you just need to revisit that one topic. I have my goals that I want to hit for the year in a whole document. I have the measurements from my last challenge group in there, getting started right ideas. So you can literally make this your own binder on Evernote, but you can take it with you everywhere you go. So that's a great way to stay organized. I have all kinds of medical cheat sheets on there. So again, really great for time management, staying organized, staying on top of things, and really sticking to those needle-moving priorities. All right. So we have Evernote, get your planner. So by the end of this week, you guys better all have a planner or some sort of way that you're tracking things, tracking your time, and making sure that you're staying on target. Set alarms or notifications for yourself. Again, Asana, ASANA, a great tool to use for project management. Number 4 was taking back your lunch hour, your power pockets. Use them to your best ability. And then number 5 was delegate and think about those things that maybe somebody else can help you with. You do not have to do everything on your own. I know you guys all want to be these amazing girl bosses, and we all are independent, and we're all like type A personalities, and we're goal-getters, and we want to get it all done and be superwoman. But guess what? This is life, and we only get one chance, right? So we got to make the best of it, and sometimes we have to swallow our pride and ask for help. So that's going to be my 5th tip, is you really do not have to do it all on your own all the time. So we have a sisterhood for a reason, and I'm sorry if there's any guys in the call, but for our group, I would say it's mostly female dominant. So rely on your sisters, ask them for help. Maybe you're swamped one week, ask your success partner or somebody who you're close to within your team, or even another team, to host your team call or to help you collaborate on something so it doesn't seem so daunting to do a coach sneak peek on your own, or a clean eating group on your own. Collaborate and use your friends. So that's going to be super important too. So I'm going to leave this time open for any questions that you guys have. And really, that's it. So it's kind of short, sweet, and to the point, but those are some of my best tips for time management in a crazy busy schedule. So I will unmute you, and you can let me know if you have any questions.
Cait, it's not a question, it's more of a statement. I just want to elaborate. I have an Erin Condren life planner, and I absolutely love it. I'm actually doing it right now. I'm planning next week because I have to work this weekend, so I want to get it done. But I absolutely love it, and I definitely recommend a planner because it keeps my life organized.
That's awesome. Now, I do not have an Erin Condren planner. I have heard about them. Some of the other girls I know use them. So can you just give a little bit of insight onto what makes an Erin Condren one special versus like mine from Target or wherever?
To be completely honest, there's nothing really special about it. I mean, let me see if I can, it's basically a regular planner. I don't know. Can everybody see it? Mm-hmm. It's just a regular planner. I have a whole bunch of stickers and stuff, that I use in it. Like this is actually this week. I have like different stickers.
Oh, that's cute.
And there it is. This is my new one, so this is another week. Like it has like different things, and like you can make stickers, you can buy stickers, but really, I mean, there's nothing special. The same stickers that I'm using in my planner, you could use in your planner. There's no really thing. I just use the stickers because it makes it fun, you know. It makes it something. It makes it catches your eye, and you say, "Oh, I have to do that today," and it's a really pretty like butterfly or something. But there's really no difference. It's just fancy.
But I do wonder kind of the psychology of using the stickers, because it forces you to kind of almost like a secondary reminder instead of you just writing it down all the time. Now you have to actually put the sticker there and then write what it means. So that is a good idea. I like that.
I love the sticker idea, and that's really that's really part of the reason why I got the Erin Condren planner, was because I saw like a bunch of the YouTubers that I follow use them, and like I fell in love with it. And I actually, if anybody is interested, I do have a $10 off coupon if anybody wants to check it out.
Ooh, send it my way.
It to our coach group.
Okay, cool. All right, Ms. Taryn, do you have questions?
Not really.
Okay, I have a question for you, if that's okay. So I saw you said that you love brain dumps, super easy and helpful. Now, how do you go from the brain dump, and do you reorganize your brain dump into kind of what's urgent or non-urgent, or how do you go from there? Or do you just use the brain dump?
No, I write everything out, like everything that I have to do for the week. Sometimes I do like 2 weeks, depending on how busy I am, or if I only have a few things to do 1 week and more to do, I just mix them together.
Okay.
And then I break them up into categories. So like for myself, for my home, for my child, like whatever, just different categories. And then I break those up in like over the week. So like this week, tomorrow I have to pay all my bills. So that would go under Friday, all my bills and stuff.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how I do mine.
Nice. I like that. So you do it just on pen and paper, and then you kind of transfer it to a planner of some sort? Or
no, I usually just keep everything like in a notebook together. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then Marissa, I can't see your pretty face, but it is your turn. What do you have any oh, there she is. Hey. Do you have any tips or any comments, questions about some of these time management things, or what's your best practices? Oh no, she lost her voice. Okay, you can type in the comments if you have any questions or ideas. But the other thing I wanted to say that I forgot from before was make sure that you're actually scheduling in your vitals in your day. So don't forget, just because we know it's the vitals, we know it's ingrained, I know I got to work out, make sure you're actually time blocking that out, that you have to do your self-care checklist and your workout, your Shakeology, personal development. That's going to help move you forward, even though it seems almost like second nature. It's going to be super important. But I forgot to just mention that. Make sure that you're putting that in, and make sure you're giving yourself a little bit of time for like either starting or ending your day with gratitude. I know sometimes that might be hard. Maybe you're not a spiritual person or whatever, but I think that really just sets the tone either way, if you do it in the beginning or the end of the day, just to kind of remind yourself, get yourself at peace and kind of go from there. So that's all I have. And if you guys have any other further questions, you want to talk about it more, you know where to reach me. And that's really it. So I'm going to let you go if there's nothing else. Best of luck this week. Have a fun Labor Day, and have fun with starting the health bet next week. Do you guys have any questions about that? No? Okay, cool. Well, enjoy, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay? All right, bye.